on a chain before. I mean, that's it. They're familiar with dog chains.
Oh! Well, they're off and running, baby. How familiar do they look right now?
Lee Condry over the corner, stumping out. Kerry Awful. Primetime Brian Lee. Oh, there's a headbutt from Awful to Condry. Chains not really coming into play right now, other than you've got 4 men in the ring, chained to each other. Nick Iggy chained to Primetime Brian Lee. Lee Condry chained to Kerry Awful. Oh, brutal beating. Oh, wait a minute. Brian Lee comes in with a shot to the dog. Helping out Condry. Now Condry wraps a chain around the throat of the dog, choking him.
Lee Condry absolutely choking the life out of Kerry Awful right now.
Did you see that move by Primetime Brian Lee? A little between the legs action.
If he wasn't a boy before, he's a boy now.
Oh, the Humane Society frowns on that. Hey, choking him around. Oh, he's going to hang him here. What's he? Kerry Awful. I don't know if you know where he's at right now. He's getting choked out with a chain.
They were warned. They were the ones who came out trying to be the antagonists. It looks like Brian Lee has been separated, but he, believe it or not, is adhering to the stipulations.
Well, he knows that Tony Falk told him he had to be chained up, so he got chained back up.
Well, he's chained up all right. He's got Nick Iggy chained up in the corner with the chain around his throat.
And this sellout crowd, this awesome crowd right here in the Sawmill, are pulling for Team IOU.
Primetime Brian Lee just nailed Nick Iggy with one of the Southern Tag Team title belts. Referee Billy Woods had no idea that even occurred. Brian Lee showing what a smart man he is, the way he's able to utilize himself and utilize anything around him. Referee Billy Woods insisting that Primetime Brian Lee wrap the dog collar back around his wrist, and as you can see, he could care less.
Little tug of war there between Primetime Brian Lee and Kerry Awful. Over in the other corner, Kerry Awful and Lee Condry are locked up in a battle. Brian Lee not comfortable with this chain at all, but they're making him adhere to the stipulations. He does chain back up every time he comes off. He was looking around when Iggy caught him with a boot right there. Big break for Iggy. Oh, another shot to Brian Lee. He's not used to that. He's usually the one taking the upper hand.
Doesn't look like he even knows where he's at right now. And I am completely shocked at what I'm seeing. Team OU. Well, for a moment, we're actually gaining some momentum in this matchup.
Not got a lot of freedom at times when a chain is wrapped around you. So far, it looks to be to the advantage of Team IOU, just because usually the Primetime Outlaws come in and dominate so heavily and so powerfully. Lee Condry doing well with the chain against Awful. He's taking Awful out of his game.
Look at Primetime doing. Look at Primetime Brian Lee taking Nick Iggy and just pressing his full body weight down with his neck draped across the bottom rope. Outside the ring goes Nick Iggy, and Brian Lee's following him. And he looks like he's in some serious trouble, Jack.
You are watching NWA Southern All-Star Wrestling Collision Course right here in Millersville, Tennessee, in the Sawmill. And now Brian Lee has taken Nick Iggy and counted him into the ramp up on the stage. And as he continues to do so, Lee Condry takes the chain and hits Kerry Awful.
Kerry Awful looking so good. Kerry Awful is busted open.
We got blood flying from the car.
Brian Lee is literally dragging Nick Iggy back to the ring.
Oh, right into the post. Goes Nick Iggy.
What a phenomenal maneuver there, Jack Johnson. Brian Lee, did you see just suckered Nick Iggy into a little tug of war. And just when Nick Iggy was pulling his hardest, Brian Lee let go and let his own momentum send him flying into the steel post.
Nick Iggy, is he going to get back in the ring? No, Brian Lee takes him back up the ramp. Oh, he's just... Oh! Down suplex on the ramp. That's the primetime outlaw, Brian Lee. Laughs like a maniac.
I don't think Brian Lee's had this much fun in years, Jack Johnson.
He is destroying Nick Iggy, dragging him by the chin. Kerry off a bloody mess inside the ring. Condry whipping him with the chain.
Kerry awful, bleeding not only from the forehead, but it looks like he's having some problems with his ear as well. Somehow, Nick Iggy has found a way to mount a little bit of a comeback. And these guys are fighting their way all the way around the ring. And Nick Iggy, despite all of those beatings, is mounting a comeback on primetime Brian Lee as Kerry Awful has taken a hell of a beating right inside the squared circle, Jack.
Kerry Awful looks spin inside the ring. I wouldn't doubt that Lee Condry would finish him off soon. But Nick Iggy, oh, he is choking Brian Lee with a chain. Pulling back on him. Nice leg drop by Condry on the inside. You know, Hot Rod Big. Oh, big chair, big belt shot right there. 1-2's the count inside, but the dog gets back up. We are sitting ringside amongst the fans. I've got fans who are nudging me, asking me if they're going to be okay, if they're safe here.
Well, you know, I'm wondering how safe we are, and two of these guys are my friends, man.
But what friends you got?
Hey, say what you like, baby. The fact is, they're not your friends, are they, Jack?
Well, thank goodness. Double dog collar match right here in the Sawmill. Jack Johnson and a cackling Hot Rod Biggs at ringside.
Excuse me while I laugh at Nick Iggy being slung into the post because Brian Lee can curl more weight than Nick Iggy weighs right, man. He's just taking him and pulling him into the post for fun. Watch, are you going to do it again? Hey, get out of my lap!
Believe it, Hot Rod,
Get
this
out
is
of
what
my
they
lap!
wanted.
Yeah, you got
This is
something
what they
to say.
wanted.
Tell
What's
them.
going on?
Yeah.
What is going on here, Hot Rod Biggs?
Hey, don't you be now for getting sweat on my knee, man.
What on your knee? I got a suit on. I did have a suit on. Hot Rod Biggs, we're part of the action here at ringside.
No one is safe here in the Sawmill, baby. This match has gotten completely out of control, and that just puts the match that much more in the favor of the primetime Outlaws. They could have went for a pinfall attempt at any time in the past several minutes, but they chose not to. Instead, what they've done is to continue a beating on Team IOU.
Lee Condry, what's he up to over there in the corner, right? What is he doing? This is a double dog collar match. Oh!
What in the world?
He just hit his own tag team partner. Oh,
Brian Lee's about to know, Brian, no!
Brian Lee just choke slam.
Brian Lee was
No
blinded.
tag team partner. Hot Rod Biggs, these are your friends.
No, this kid. Oh my gosh, this cannot be.
Kerry Awful
Please
falls
tell
over.
that it's
The dog makes the cover. What's the call, 2 count?
Brian Lee inadvertently was hit by powder in the eyes from Lee Condry. He took a choke slam from primetime Brian Lee, who obviously thought he was choke slamming Kerry Awful. Nick Iggy now covering Brian Lee. Not gonna happen, baby.
Nick Iggy thought he had the cover there on Brian Lee, but he didn't. As he got a little help from Lee Condry and slinging that right shoulder up. All 4 men are spin, all 4 men are down. Double dog collar match right here in the Sawmill at Collision Course. The biggest night in Millersville, Tennessee history. The whole town, not just the sawmill.
Not just the sawmill, baby. In the country, these two men are absolutely giving every ounce of energy they have. They are expending everything right now. Inside the ring, we've seen what could have almost, and I emphasize the word almost, been a victory from Team IOU. Kerry took the choke slam after Brian Lee was blinded, and now Brian Lee is literally hanging Nick Iggy over the top rope. Jack, if he passes out, this match is over.
Falls counting anywhere. Can Iggy get back up? Can the boy come back in? Oh, the dog with a forearm to Brian Lee. But then a forearm in the back from Lee Condry. Delivered
every time
to Kerry Awful.
Every time that Kerry Awful tries to mount some kind of comeback, he's cut off. But I have to give credit where it's due. The man continues to fight.
Oh, choke slam by Brian Lee on the dog. Is it over? Condry rolls him up, grabs the tights. 1, 2, 3, that is it.
That is it. And with that, we have
Ladies and gentlemen,
Southern Tag Team Champions.
your winner, and you, NWA Southern Tag Team Champions, Lee Condry, Prime Time Brian Lee, the Prime Time Outlaw. Oh no, Hot Rod Biggs, Billy Woods didn't deserve that.
Well, sure he did.
No, the referee never deserves that.
Brian Lee is still not finished delivering punishment. You see, he beats people up for fun. They've won the belts. Now it's time to celebrate. That's why the referee's laid out. That's why Nick Iggy's tied up like a pretzel over here in the corner. And Kerry Awful, the dog himself, is lying bleeding and helpless over in this corner.
The NWA Tag Team Team has just gotten serious with a new Southern All-Star Wrestling NWA Tag Team Champions. These Southern Champions are a force to be reckoned with. Primetime Brian Lee and Lee Condry.
You knew it was only a matter of time, Jack. I knew it was only a matter of time. And all these people here in the sawmill and everybody who's going to watch this at home knew it was only a matter of time before the Primetime Outlaws took the Southern Tag Team titles. And as I said, violence is their way of celebration, and it's party time.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your new NWA Southern Tag Team Champions, Lee Condry, Primetime Brian Lee, the Primetime Outlaw.